I do not endorse anything said in this stream.
Well, does this really surprise anybody? Here's the intro.
I know I should be wary. Still I venture someplace scary. Ghostly haunting, I turn loose.
It's showtime!
Hey guys, what's going on? Memes here. And of course, I'm late as usual. Again, if there's a 45th constant in this universe of stuff and things, that I'm gonna be late. Hashtag not all. But, yes, it is a Thursday. Fizz should be joining us because I am the bad and I literally just sent her the link. And maybe I should actually put it into my Whisper network of Breaking the Multiverse. But yes, welcome, Moira. Yes, it's good to see you. Who doesn't like a good hug? Drunk 3PO does not like good hugs. I totally hugged him! These things, I still need to do the additional bonus video and everything. And yes, Mr. Quinn, you've caused quite a bit of mischief, whether or not I was being used as some form of hyperbolic entanglement. Thank you. I've learned a lot. We need to catch up a little. See, my thing is, I often follow the algorithm wherever it takes me because, as we know, the internet is a series of tubes. A member of Congress got made fun of a long time for saying that. We fast forward about 30 something years, and it's like, what's bandwidth? Well, I kind of like flow through of like a pipe or something. Don't some folks within the tech industry refer to their internet connection as a pipe? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Speaking of pipes, apparently Fizz is one of the best saleswomen for comic books ever because shortly after our stream last week, her roommate's comic, Adventures with Piper, Adventures of Piper, that throws me off. One very different channels. Basically, Adventures of Piper. Yeah, Riff Riders. I apologize for my typism, but yeah, it got fully funded. In fact, it's over $9,000. It's like I bought 150% of its goal or whatever it was to actually get the comic. So now I will actually get into my hands at some point a comic book, Riff Riders #1. And I'll be able to find out about those giant space boogers catching spaceships and apparently some demonic giant cockroaches. Now, Jensen, I'm not sure. Oh, hi, Fizz.
Hi.
I like your ears.
Yeah. It's that season where like all the humans dress themselves and their animals up as different creatures. So I tried bunny.
For some reason, your normal form, I'm totally all right with it. For some reason, this brings me into a real uncanny valley. But continue.
With the bunny ears, I tried my best.
No. The ears are cool. I'm gonna go with the proportionality. It's the ears are like as big as the rest of your body.
Yeah, that's the only way I could get them to cover up my real ears. To attach to my real ears properly and function right, I had to make them pretty big.
Okay. Oh, speaking of small woodland creatures, welcome, Parrot. It's good to see you as well, because we never know when I might have to go to my safe space.
낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자 오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일
Yay, the Moira kitty. I'm gonna try to dress up as a kitty next time.
You're going to destroy so much lore. I totally support it.
It's just a costume, but I noticed something interesting. If I turn my head, my ear gets bigger for some reason.
Is it bigger or is it flaring outward or inward or something? Whoa.
It's trying to do something. Its physics definitely aren't matching with my physics, so it's
abiding by physics.
Yeah, it actually should do this in reverse, but it's not. I don't know.
Hey, all I know is according to like the weak force and like electromagnetism and stuff like basically the weak nuclear force, yes, words, reasons, things. Yeah, for some reason our realm of distance happens to have kind of like a left hand biased. It basically whenever a neutron decays or whatnot, an anti-neutrino comes. Basically, it only goes one way. It's like basically there's a particular chirality or something. At least when we're attempting to measure, basically one would think, on average, you're gonna get something that'll be spinning this way, and this will be spinning this way. Basically, it seems like it's always left. So, now, yeah, are you doing that because of the holiday, or you totally didn't happen to see the thumbnail that I very quickly, lazily put together.
Oh no, I thought I was late, so I ran right here. This is for Halloween. Why? What's the thumbnail? I don't know.
It's the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Holy shit, dude!
This is what we
I
call
am
synchronicity.
Magic.
Well, you do
That's
grant wish.
cool.
You grant wishes and turtles. It is canon. It's on the internet. Welcome, Eric. Speaking of people on the internet that do exist, yeah, I apologize. I'm not gonna be able to make it for Blackadder. I need to tell Thomas personally. God, he was so excited. I need to make it up to him. We need to go on like another movie date or something. But yeah, dude, we went to frickin' Fan Expo, and he was there the first time I see him. I'm like, he's full on Captain America. I'm like, that is some god dang good Captain America cosplay right there. And he was also Captain, like wielding Mjolnir as well, because Captain can wield Mjolnir.
Oh yeah.
Because he's worthy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But yes. Unsagi. Unami? What's that? Oh, it looked like those. Wait, is there a bunny bubble coming from your nose? Are you falling asleep?
I am trying to kind of
Hey.
make it look more like I am definitely.
Woo.
Definitely. This is supposed to be an eye patch. Whoop, I was stuck. All right, well, there it is. There. I figured that'll make it more obvious that this is a costume.
Now, to be fair, Monterey, that's actually Piper. Apparently, Piper provides top A, grade A, made in the USA wolf milk. So I've heard. But I mean, again, these are just things that I've come across on the internet. We all know it's on the internet. It has to be true. But
I face the one-eyed bunny. Yay, Halloween!
Oh God, are you gonna have a pirate issue? Oh! Speaking of issues, I was just saying how you were basically the best sales monster girl ever, because shortly after our stream, apparently Piper's comic got fully funded, and there's actually over 9,000 now.
Yeah, I heard that. She should just pay me in fan art to show all of her books. Let me see if there's a pirate hat now.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, do you get more fan arty than actually making a comic book of somebody?
Yeah, that's true.
Because it gets words and stuff too.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I'm just saying. Well, this is true. Dr. Rachel, dude, even when we were just walking out, you had freaking Battle Belle. She's basically Belle from Beauty and the Beast, but she's got like shield and sword. I'm like, oh my God, it's Wonder Woman crossed with Belle. I'll totally take that. But yeah, dude, we're getting photos on the way out and everything. And that reminds me, on the way in, for some reason, what was it? Snacks' handler, his human, he got stopped. What was it? Doc Rachel, she got landed. She was in full cosplay. He got stopped. I didn't get stopped for some reason. I'm sitting there like, they probably thought you were cosplaying. I'm like, I mean, this is how I normally do a lot of stuff and things, to be fair. I mean, I showed up at my buddy's wedding, kind of like this. I forgot a dress shirt. So I happen to have this. I had the jacket. Should be wary about trusting strange men in jackets. But I'm just Becky. Welcome, Becky. Good to see you around here. Yes. 4,000. Well, the Japanese was technically over 8,000, but America, things are apparently larger here. I'm just saying. Did you just grow a mustache in the minute while I was looking at the chat?
Yep.
I
figured it would add to the costume. Couldn't find a pirate hat.
Somehow I feel like you're a wise furry grandfather that's about to impart like some epic quest that we need to like search like the house for, and we'll actually find an answer to within this episode time length. I could be wrong, but
That's a cool idea.
do you have a quest?
The quest is for everybody to figure out the meaning of the thumbnail.
I'm getting. Oh my god, the mustache is pink. It's
Yeah.
a pink stash.
Yeah,
I
not
did-
in my ears.
Wow, this is all. Whoa, you're all types of. I. Oh my god, I don't even know how I feel about this. Oh, and your tail is sparkly. Maybe it's always been sparkly. I just.
Yeah, it's always been like that.
Oh well, I'm gonna blame my misogyny on that because my eyes were probably distracted by other very large moving appendage ears.
Oh, yeah, understandable.
I mean these things do happen. But
Hmm.
I see I had an idea because usually I don't really have an I might have an idea and then things crash and burn and it's like whatever the spur of the moment thing is. So I was thinking because basically a lot of the things that you said when you were describing like your transition from the realm of the celestials to the mortal realm, the way you were describing it got my noggin a jogging with a bunch of different things. I feel like at least mimetically it was actually kind of creepily accurate. So I was hoping maybe Fizz, if you was universe, if you was the realm of our persistence, how would you feel? You have the floor.
How would I feel if I was the realm of your persistence, like humans, or what?
Both, or one then the other, so we can contrast.
Oh man, that seems like a concept more than a conscious thing.
Go on.
Um, hmm.
So if it was a concept, what would like well, how would you parameterize it? Like if you were going to be a thing, how would you set up being a thing? What would you require? Like what would your base thingies need to be?
My base thingies.
Yes.
Shoot, this one's hard. I was created by a celestial goddess. So there's things that I don't even understand why I look the way I do.
So there was a greater power than what you would be that created you, but once you became, how did you do?
Well, I was the form of something that she was thinking about and liked at the time, and I served my purpose of singing her wolf songs and keeping her company. And then I got kind of purposelessness for a long time, and it was very boring and it's kind of sad. And then I was given a new purpose and sit down here where I got to experience having an actual tangible physical body instead of just being a shape. I guess I was just kind of a concept that had conscious thought.
So you essentially start out kind of, you're an idea, you're a thought in a higher dimensional entity's computational thought process, and you came from being just idea stuff into a physical form of a thing.
Yeah. She gave me a piece of her power, and that allowed me to have my own personality. Because I could power myself in my own form, at least up there.
Oh, wait. Oh, hey, Snacks. You just remind me. I'll post it into the Whisper Network. But okay, so you got a piece of the goddess's power,
Mm.
and that allowed you to provide power for yourself here in the mortal realm.
Yeah, it is kind of how I'm getting by.
Oh, so I mean, is that like, I don't know, is that like coal powered, like oil powered, like gas powered, like fusion powered? Like how does that work?
It's a tiny, tiny piece of the power that the goddess herself was made out of. The
Oh,
energy.
energy.
Hmm.
That's one of the parts of the little chart that I brought up again. I did a video. It's basically rumor has it this one trick unifies quantum field theory and general relativity. Yeah, but E energy that plays a very important role in that. It's one of like the three prime equations.
Whoa.
And but away from the science stuff, I realize that's the whole reason I'm having you do this, to try to get my noggin to jogging at how this might work. But you came here and you have a piece, a gift of the goddess.
Mm.
Continue, Miss Fizz.
Okay, so it crystallized as the jewel in my forehead here.
Oh.
And so let's see. If I'm not, even I'm kind of learning how it works. So it surprises me as well from time to time. But I'm going to assume that without it, I would just be I don't know, not a tangible thing.
So it basically helps allow you to take corporeal form in the mortal realm because it's a power source. So going from like idea stuff into like fleshy form type of thing, that basically allows you to take the shape you are.
Yep, energy, and it's just that I have a little permanent energy source.
This is fascinating, and the reason why I say this is I actually did a video on this. Well, not particularly on this, but once you've been on the YouTubes and the internet long enough, and you put enough content out there, and especially if you have a diverse realm of different videos, this is one of the reasons why I did the internet. So it's like, rather than having to explain myself every time, it's like, oh, I did a video on this. So it might probably say the same thing. It's totally not saying the same thing. It's actually an AMV. But apparently, I claim anime can help us learn physics. Continue.
Hmm.
Oh, no, I did the wrong thing. I went back. No. Where is it? Here we go.
Oh, right.
Oh, look, see? Shiny gem in the head.
Woo.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I
I think the mustache is making me sneeze.
Uh-oh. Just don't do it 7 times. But see, it gets very shiny and everything. That's a power source. And this is an android battle. They're kind of doing the kaiju thing from Godzilla and everything. But
Ooh.
Android 17. This is why it's Android Instinct Tribute. He notices. Nani?
Ah.
Boom! Ouchies! Ouchies! Oh!
He broke loose.
No! Oh, crap. Okay. All right. We don't need to do anything else there. Yeah, basically it was kicking their butts. And then once he shattered the power source, it's still big and tough, but it doesn't have that like overwhelming. Basically, they win. I'm sorry. I apologize. Spoilers. Couple years ago. But oh my god, I apologize, Fizz. I doxed people on how to destroy you.
Oh, yeah, that kind of sucks because mine's really tiny.
That is what she said.
I already bumped my head a lot.
To be fair, if yours was a gift from the goddess, some may say, well, yours is natural. This was made by like Ningen, like mortals and stuff like that. So by nature, I believe we are sinners, or at least that's what I've kind of heard about different stuff and things. But yes, what's this? Oh, words. Okay, God is outside of cosmos; He exists within, and makes up the matter of the material world as well. God wants to experience existence, so God has to make an emanation that can exist in the material world. Oh, world. Okay, I'm going to assume that's what Arc's
I
saying.
think you're talking about Boss Man. Yeah.
Oh, go on.
That's kind of accurate in a way. Boss Man is kind of an eccentric and he's weird. But
Continue.
so that he didn't have to run everything himself. That's why there's other gods and goddesses that he made himself from splitting up his energy into other beings, and then that's where they eventually, from doing their jobs, developed to their own personalities and decided how they wanted to look.
So what you're saying is, from one, divided oneself into more. Some may say there was, I don't want to say bifurcation, but no, that's the wrong. Subdivision, a partial factorializing. Did Bossman stay the same size or get smaller?
Well, everybody says that he's supposed to be like this massive dragon, but he looks like just a dude to me.
Okay.
Just a dude that like really likes cats because he's a butthole.
I have a cat. I acquired a cat. It's original daddy. The deep lore. Doesn't matter. But yes. Oh, huh. That is accurate, I believe. Yeah, huh. Why have I ignored biology for so long? I'm a member of Heather Haig's Patreon account to be on like the Dark Horse Discord server, which I barely ever go on anymore. And I don't know. It's one of those things. Once folks start going off on a trail, I'm like, I feel like there's audience capture here. I feel like we're getting more audience capture. I'm just like, oh, and then I flake out and go somewhere else.
It is still weird that the ear that's supposed to be farther away from my camera is getting bigger.
What was inverted? Like, is it a reflection of like how you normally are? Like when I go this way, I'm seeing myself. Well, to be fair, this is accurate, but on my screen, I'm going this way, but I feel like I'm actually going the other way when I'm looking at the screen, even though I'm pointing in the opposite direction.
I think for me it's like a mirror.
So is the one ear actually the other ear, or?
I'm wondering if I should flip them. If they would act different, or if they're gonna keep acting the same.
What happens when you flip the ears? As long as it's not like when Piper was giving that turtle like a gak enema or air enema.
Oh, that that toy. Yeah, she was very upset about that thing.
Wasn't giving her big bubbles that she wanted.
Yeah, she said she was promised the packaging promised actual poop fart bubbles or something, and she was very disappointed.
What was there anything obstructing the holes? 'Cause sometimes they'll put like a little filler things in there.
No, I honestly think that the problem is that thing had too many holes.
Oh, so there was dispersion.
Yeah.
Now, see, did the particular as we're talking about yak enemas now, after we were talking about like potential like creation of the cosmos from some higher dimensional being. Yes, we're down to like sticking like probes up the polypropylene turtle butts and.
Well, I mean, how are you supposed to learn about stuff if you don't stick things in their butt?
There have been some that have conjectured that consent matters. All I'm gonna...
no one gets the consent of the animals when they stick thermometers up their butt. You know for a fact that animal, if they knew what was about to happen, would be like, no.
What if we made them try to feel better? Because here's the thing, I feel like animals are like people. Because sometimes it's like you do something, and the animal will just give you a look, and it's like, why? Why is this happening right now? Make it stop. And like you're like understanding what they're saying. You're like, this needs to be done. If you got treated like children,
And you're just like, shh, Kiki, let it happen. Just let it happen, Kitty.
Oh. For some reason, I feel like our rating went from like initial first season of Ren and Stimpy to like, oh my god, was there actually another season aside from the one that was on like MTV or something that I don't know. I
think we got at least 2.
All I know is I'm watching that show as a kid, and I'm like, okay, so I'm like, all right, gratuitous violence and everything, just a horrible like roommate or whatever relationship here. It's like this
And
when it gets
tons of gross out humor.
dude, powdered toast man, classic.
Powdered toast man.
He flies backwards. And now I'm realizing in later life, I'm like, all they really did was just like take the cell of him and just basically flip it this way, flip it this way, flip it this way. I'm like, this is basically what I'm doing in my videos. I'm like, something about just that lazy aspect seems to actually be charming. Then you get Stimpy like flexing his butt and everything like that when they're doing happy, joy. And then there is something we actually learn from that. It's that apparently some people love being angry. Speaking about people that love being angry, hi, Freddy.
Oh, hey! Yeah, I do enjoy a good rage session. It is it's good to let out the stress and what in the hell is that?
It's my costume. I'm a bunny.
You're a weirdo. But anyways, oh my goodness. Did anyone address the elephant in the room?
It's actually I
Are you
believe...
calling me fat?
No, I'm calling you an elephant with those big ears.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, they never forget.
They're bunny ears. They stick up too high for the elephants.
Now, Freddy, would you believe me if
elephants?
Would you believe me if I told you that I am literally so late at putting these shows together and putting links out to all the relevant people and everything that essentially...
You forgot to put on deodorant. Yep.
Well, I'm not wearing deodorant because my current deodorant, it's got that zircony thing. It gives me a rash and stuff. So we're all natural, baby. That's why I don't have any
they all mad up with the fur. It's kind of a bit of a problem. Yeah, it gets sweaty under the, so I'm a puppet, you see, and I'm a puppet covered in fur, so it gets a bit sweaty every once in a while. That's why there's a hole in the neck hole, so But let me tell you, Freddy the Yeti sure does get sweaty.
Hi, Yay!
That's why I like the winter time.
Oh,
And the
that makes
AC
sense.
blast up to the max.
He is very very fuzzy and everything. Have you gotten
That is
any
true.
Have you gotten any frosty since the last time we went out on our
Oh
adventure?
yeah, oh yeah. You know they have a strawberry one too now. I was like, what? They have strawberry?
I heard.
Yeah, let me try some of that. It was not bad. It was not bad.
Mm.
You know, like the strawberry syrup you get from like you put it into like your milk sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It tasted like that. Kind of like tasted like the vanilla one, but they just put like the strawberry syrup in and they mixed it up. Yeah.
So does most of that start off vanilla-ish, and then they just add like a little bit more of that stuff and things? And is that how they get chocolate, or is there a base? See, I don't
Well,
understand the
you see, vanilla,
Shakeology and stuff.
vanilla actually entices the taste of chocolate. It enhances it just a bit, just a bit. You know, it gives it nice smoothness, sweetness. Because cocoa by itself is just bitter, which some people like it bitter.
Oh my god, I haven't heard the name Muddy Mud Skipper in so many years.
Right?
Oh,
That
Muddy
just
Mud
like
Skipper.
made connections and everything. I don't. Oh, well, that was the toy. That was the toy because you put it on the thing. It was like a. What was it?
Angle it down.
Weeble, because Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Dude, I won a contest back in the 5th grade, and I got to go on a limo ride to McDonald's. We were totally privileged to make it up to everyone. They had like pizza on like a non-Friday, I think.
Yeah. Those were the days.
I mean, just hearing that is literally where my mind went. What happened around this time? I was watching this show. Oh, here's other little things that do these things. It's basically mimetic topology, apparently. Welcome, Low Spec. Oh my God, Low Spec. I apologize for my racism. Oh my God, I was starting to close my mouth too soon. I'm like, oh, that was a bad. I apologize.
오빤 강남 스타일 강남 스타일 오빤 강남 스타일
We're all going to hell.
One thing that I know confuses them in the celestial realm is why humans start eating the shit that they do.
Wait, what? What? Eating?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're talking about cocoa beans being bitter. I was gonna say it then, but then nobody stopped talking so that I could.
Oh, we were busy mansplaining.
Yeah, it was called a conversation between men.
Yeah, but that's
it's kind of hard for women to get in there, but in between, without getting woohoo. Then we would have to hop onto Pornhub and
yeah, and it's a whole thing and
too much time. It's well, I have my account. I mean, we could stream over there too. I'd need
it's kind of like
multi-person. They stick a thermometer up your butt.
Yeah, but it's not a thermometer.
What? Oh, welcome upon me.
Well, if it doesn't read the temperature, what's it do?
At the right time. Don't
I was
check
saying
out.
getting in between two men having a conversation is kind of like going to the vet and getting a thermometer.
See, my usual experience is there usually ends up being a whole lot of yelling, and then I get kind of scared, and I go into scaly form, and then I disappear, and I usually take like a pee break and smoke something, and let other people talk.
Oh, yeah, that's often when y'all are talking about your various governments and stuff.
Which government is that?
Well, it just depends on which one you're talking about. Humans, at least, they seem that they have a bunch, depending on where you are. They got
that's right. You got the government. We got the local governments. We got the shadow governments. We have your local shadow government. Got to watch out for those ones. And
you got like presidents, but you also have like kings. Like there's the monarchies, and
no one cares about the king right now.
Isn't there ones in other places besides the one that's always on TV?
May God rest the Queen. We literally had the passing recently of basically the longest serving monarch in British history, and actually a very
Well, she took it pretty
well-liked
early, and
figure.
she didn't die until like her she almost a couple of years to centenary.
Centennial,
Yeah.
Centennial.
Yeah, almost
Yeah.
100.
Yeah,
Almost.
not,
Yeah,
not
it was
everyone
like
was a fan.
96, so she was like 4 years off. Yeah.
She served her country during a time of war.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
something
She
I've
drove.
done.
I know. Did one of the most dangerous jobs, driving while female.
It,
Yeah.
Listen, Freddie, I cannot stand for this misogyny, even though you're a Yeti and my really good gal pals back in the day was like.
Oh yeah, it was actually
she
even more
drove into a
dangerous. It
rock
was even more
wall
dangerous because
when
she was
she was
transporting
right.
she was transporting injured people. So we had injured people. You know, there's a
Listen,
silver lining because if they get into a crash, well, that person's already injured. You know, what's they gonna get injured more? You know,
Freddie, listen. There are professional female drivers out there. Danica
usually getting
Patrick, she
last
has
place.
a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I really dig this guy's blatant disregard for human lives.
I'm just saying.
That's pretty cool.
Like you go around in a circle. How hard is that to drive around in a circle? Can't you beat a couple of the boys?
If they're going really fast, they're utilizing a lot of and Freddie,
Yeah.
Freddie, do you have something to say to Sully?
You're delicious.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Delicious. Oh yeah, right. The humans like are the only.
He tastes like Italian breadcrumbs and sadness.
Humans just put every fucking thing in their mouth. Like the other animal species y'all got here, they pretty much are aware of what they can and cannot eat. But humans, man, don't put anything in their mouth. They will try to eat anything.
Wow.
It's like the first thing humans do. Can I eat it?
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
memes. She's a female, so I just want to get a clearance. Can I say something that may or may not be deemed as misogynist? Dick. Yeah, maybe.
You're going to anyway.
Okay. Well, so you're just complaining about humans putting stuff in their mouths. What do you usually put in your mouth?
Tasty snacks.
Okay, that's good. That's a good answer. Thank goodness.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's not like tennis.
No.
Now, I feel like I've watched a video from her at one point or another. I would say about Danica Patrick. Apparently, came up in the algorithm, but I didn't just want to click on it. It was kind of like, what was it, a Vsauce? I'm like, all right, this is already a very large channel. A lot of people already know who this is. I don't just want to click on this just because, well, everyone else is. And then I got fed a Vsauce video about like the Bertolsky paradox. I'm like, why did I not click this sooner? These videos are. I think I was scared because he kind of looked like Walter White. I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna blow up my brain. Apparently,
I kind of liked Vsauce. It was like, hey everyone, this is free here from Vsauce. Did you know that this random science fact from the 5th grade? Yeah, and we're gonna explain to it in this fun little video. So
he was like one of the OGs, dude. A lot of people, dude. That's basically what I'm doing. Except I'm like conjecturing the F out of it. I'm like,
you don't have a big budget. You don't have a big budget, completely subsidized by YouTube.
I mean, he probably start that way.
Oh yeah.
But no, well. Here's the thing: if you're trying to grow something, it's like, and to be fair, they did put out like that $25 million to help a bunch of channels and stuff like that. But apparently, a lot of the channels that, at least I had heard, and again, I have no evidence of this, it was going to some of the already established channels. But then I sit back and ask,
already established channels, families and friends,
But I mean, the thing is, now the people that are bringing it up, saying that it only went there, did they apply for it? Is a question I really haven't heard people ask. Okay, here's the thing.
Except for taxes. If you don't apply for taxes, you still get taxed. It really sucks. That's the one thing. If you don't apply, you still get it. Unfair.
Thank you for reminding me. It's a good thing you're within Floral's network. He's a responsible adult.
Yeah.
Wait, what we? What were the last words? I got what we were doing.
Last word is
Responsible adult.
No, right before that.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. We were talking about some bullshit about bee sauce and how they were like giving like money.
Okay. I went back in time using the internet because I clicked on a thing that I already had getting ready to share, and it
be
was
careful
actually
with that.
over this stream. Here's the
Don't
thing.
step on any butterflies now.
I try.
Or
not
internet
to.
butterflies. Do you know if you step on an internet butterfly in the past, that a tsunami, internet tsunami, will actually affect 100,000 computers in China? It's true.
What
Happened to me quite a few times.
What happens if a mustache tickles a wolf girl's nose and she sneezes?
In the past, on the internet?
Yes.
Well, I'm just saying, canned foods, lots of bottles of water, toilet paper. Just keep up your stocks.
Sharkcanos.
Yeah.
Volcanoes. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord. Gotta be careful of that.
Well, Freddie, I'm just saying.
And the grizzly bear rock slides. You have to watch out for the grizzly bear rock slides.
Oh my God! All over a picnic
You think
basket.
you're inland enough, and you're like, okay, the Sharknadoes aren't gonna hit us, and then freaking you're like, we're in the mountains, we're on the other side of the mountains, we're fine, and then freaking a grizzly bear landslide. It's just first you get hit by a whole bunch of rocks, and then freaking grizzly bears fall on you and eat you.
I mean, isn't that just like now the grizzly bears throw the rocks or are they of the rocks?
All. They
Would-
are the
would you
rocks.
s-
They throw the rocks, and they,
Are they on the rocks?
some of them are surfing on the rocks too. Yeah,
Whoa! I've never
I know,
drank
right?
a bear before.
yeah. Drinking lots of beer on the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Texas.
Now, speaking of the thing that
Texas.
no.
Texas.
What I found, you're not to get political, but abstractly, hypothetically political. I heard a lot of folks back within my days within orbiting around the greater skeptical community of YouTube. I'm like,
great.
oh my
The
god, oh my
skeptic
god.
community.
Yeah. Oh yes. Oh yeah. I get around. That was some of my original incarnations there. But I'm sitting there listening. They're like, "Oh my God, look at this! They're banning all the conservatives. They're
That was a
banning
harsh
all the
offshoot of
conservatives."
freaking what's it? Freaking Gamergate. The skeptic community. Freaking a lot of them came from. Not all of them, but a lot of them.
Well, that's how a lot of these things get going. There's a thing.
Right.
People are very
Gamergate
passionate
happened.
about a thing. Eventually, it usually ends up exploding, imploding, fragmenting, or everything. That's only been my experience with pretty
And
much
all
every
glued
online
together
community.
by politics, which everyone just it's
And some
skeptical, and then everyone calls themselves the skeptic
Oh, that's
community.
what those are. Yeah, the
Yeah.
politics. All the multiple blood sucking insects.
The politics.
The politics. Yeah.
Yeah. You have to make sure you.
That's what she was talking about. Countries. It's like y'all's doing all these different things that are kind of like basically effing up everything for everyone else.
You have to make sure you don't have any of those on you or get you lame disease. You don't want any lame disease.
Yeah.
Or ligma.
Or ligma. Yeah.
But
ligma's no joke. I don't know why you're laughing.
Now my thing.
It is a very serious problem. Yeah.
The Memes of Destruction channel is not a doctor, nor should any of this construe any medical advice.
Yeah, so you should see your doctor about ligma and see if Fidelity is right for you. Side effects may include cuddling with stuffed animals, vigorously humping waifu pillows, and going insane on a live stream with a puppet.
May potentially summon goblins.
Possibly. Most
Again, no medical advice. No one here is a doctor to
afterwards.
my knowledge. But all I'm saying, basically one of the things is it's like I heard it's like, all these people are canceling us. So I would just observe and I'll go around to all these different cliques. And it's like, oh my God, they're targeting conservatives. And when you talk to like conservatives, it's like, have you ever like struck somebody's channel or something? Because that was the whole thing with like whatever, like mundane matter, something like that. It's like he was struck by a person. Oh my God, how dare this? And so he was striking all these other people that were talking about it. So it was the hypocrisy there.
Yeah.
But my thing is, within conservatives, it was a huge thing to admit. And I would ask the conservatives, have you done this? And a lot of folks, I didn't really get any answers. But no,
it
Freddie,
depends.
Freddie.
I was like super offended, and it was just like made me feel icky, and my feelings were super hurt, and I couldn't like bear the thought of it just being on the internet. You know, some things need to be burnt with fire.
Oh, so basically, it's you only do it if you get big butt hurt.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
we talking about thermometers again?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Is G Iggy around? I feel like I heard her for a second.
Yeah.
But
I mean, the other part, if it's like, you know, if it's like easily readily accessible to children, or is deeming of children, and it's like very inappropriate or very troubling in some way, it's extremely rare, but I also try to report them as well.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, I think YouTube actually keeps those ones for some messed up reason.
Well. Here's the thing, and this is basically the whole point. Give me like 15 seconds. Don't harm children.
Go for it.
The thing that I noticed was I would hear those things, and then I would go into kind of like more kind of just generally lefty or stuff like that, folks. And it's like they'd be like, "No, if I see something, I feel like it breaks the terms of service, I report it." I'm like, very open about that. So I sit back and I'm like, okay, if you have one, call the community of different folks, valences and stuff, and like, this is bad, this is sin, this is bad day, even though there are some folks, if they get big butt hurt, they still do it. And then you got folks on another
Nick
side.
Mercado does that a lot.
Exactly. Well, lubrication is important. I did a video on lubrication theory yesterday. But the thing is, if you actually have one side that basically almost never does it, and one side it's like, we always do this, I'm like, that sounds like an asymmetry there. So would not the observation be that, oh my God, conservatives are being purged? The other side almost never gets struck. Is that just because of this? Because if you look at like YouTube, most of those things, unless it's something really gratuitous or something that their filters pick up, it's based upon community report. So if you got a whole bunch of folks doing, isn't that? And again, I apparently like Nick Recada's YouTube channel got nuked. Just like I kind of listened. I listened to like Viva Frey sometime. I feel like maybe even he's getting
a bit black-pilled. He is a bit black-pilled.
He's also Canadian, so I mean,
that's true too.
I love my Canadian friends.
Which he was super like, you know, skeptic about, like, you know, there was a big purge of it, but then they just keep on seeing it because he was in those circles.
Well, it gets brought up. Yes. Well, that's the thing. If that's all you're saying, dude, it's literally it's literally mimetic relativity. It's like, if this is all the information you have, of course, why wouldn't you think those things? Like,
that's right. I mean, you'll find a lot more landmines in a minefield than on a playground.
Oops.
Right. Well, right. That's the thing.
Yeah. Good God. Good Lord, if you find a freaking landmine in the playground. Oh boy.
Oops, that's not where you're supposed to put them.
Nope.
Don't harm children. But that was the thing that I kind of noticed. I'm like, okay, so if that's happening and people are only perceiving this, and the algorithm's feeding things to keep your attention, and if you happen to follow the principle of Ren from Ren and Stimpy, based upon happy, joy, the takeaway from that, after it's like he's literally hitting himself. Self-harm is bad. He's basically, you have all this self-harm. He's trying to get the happy helmet off. He's bashing happy, joy. And you see the helmet come off, and then he just like marches angrily up to Stimpy, and then he starts to strangle him. So more gratuitous violence and stuff. It's like, Ren, you're angry, and you see him, and he's like, it reminded me like my old defensive coordinator football coach and stuff. He'd have that vein coming out of his nose, and you're like, oh my God, it's going to explode. And it gets to the point, it's like, you're angry. It's like, you're darn true, I'm angry. I've never been this angry in my entire life. And then he's just sitting there, and you're like, oh my God, his head's going to explode. And he's just like, ding. He's like, I love being angry. It's like, thank you, Stimpy. It's like, happy to be of service.
Yeah,
I feel like
it's an adrenaline rush, you know. You know, every once in a while, you just get so darn mad, whoa, and your blood's pumping, and your heart's working faster, and you're just like moving, and you're just like losing a little weight, you're getting a little bit of sweat.
Uh,
It's
are
it's it's almost as good as sex, except for not as fun.
I I was about to ask. I'm like, Freddie. I wasn't sure if you were still describing politics or let me take the banner off, uh, or Pornhub.
Yeah,
Wait. So what you're saying is
I mean, there's big money in both.
so what you're saying is
Hmm.
there are some
Yeah.
people on the internet that enjoy a good rage wank.
Well,
What?
A rage wank.
you know,
It,
it's like
wank.
angry sex. You know,
I don't
Wank,
know
I
what
believe.
that's like.
I Fizz. I realize you're a chaste monster girl in this mortal realm. You can cover your ginormous ears for a few moments.
a little bit of
In
rough
case.
loving. You know what I mean?
According to
Like
my
tough
knowledge,
love?
basically, as a dude on the internet, my knowledge is wank is more of a British term for basically masturbation,
Yeah, I know.
self-pleasure.
Little egg beating the baby batter. Yeah.
What?
And of course, LDG pops in at this exact moment.
Yeah,
You have
man.
your impeccable timing, sir.
Yeah, he just doesn't say anything.
He
Just
literally
just a
has
white block.
nothing. He's like, I don't even know how you did that.
Has
Is
nothing
that
to
like
say.
holding? Is
Yeah.
that like holding the Alt key and doing those cool symbols
No,
back
it
in the
is the
day?
internet. We are talking about masturbation. Yeah.
We're not only are we talking about masturbation, we're talking about masturbation.
Angrily.
No. Hey, to each
Yeah.
their own. Consent matters. But we're doing it.
Oh yeah,
with
you have to go into the mirror and make sure
a
you
monster
get the
girl
okay.
dressed in ginormous, like arbitrary bunny ears, a mustache, and a bunny eye patch, and a Yeti.
Yeah. I still don't know what this thing is.
It's a
No.
costume.
It looks like Gator just trying to like dress up like one of his waifus to like hide it.
Freddy.
That's what Gator
Oh.
would do.
So
He would
maybe
put,
it's
like,
a cosplay.
Bunny ears, an eye patch, and a
Oh.
mustache. Yeah, that sounds exactly like Gator.
So what you're saying is I totally shouldn't make Fizz full screen so people could screenshot this
God.
and send this to Gator because he might have a full body pillow of this very soon.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
It's already happening.
Oh God.
We are on the internet, Freddy, and we all know if it happens on the internet, it
It's
must
there
be true.
in perpetuity. I know.
Rule
Yep.
34 Bunny.
Sometimes I try to find some stuff
Bit of
from
a-
images,
Oh no.
some good old, fashion, things, but it's just lost in the internet. The internet is a big sea. So every once in a while, you'll find a fish that you don't want to find, and you lose the fish that you really do.
You just
I think
described my
all
entire
fish
life.
are tasty.
Yeah, I raised one.
You
Yeah,
caused a volcanic eruption to cook them.
Yeah. But radioactivity is like extra spice.
wait, what
God.
volcano?
You remember you remember when that underwater volcano erupted and there were a whole bunch of pictures of sharks around it? According to some rumors, Fizz was missing that day, and apparently she went on like a Netflix binge watching Sharknado, and she's like, "Wait
Was
a
it
second."
Shark Week?
It was around that time, but basically she
Typical.
she used some of her powers to assist on a volcanic eruption to cook all the fishes.
You know the people who like go out with Shark Week. It's Shark Week. Let's watch a whole bunch of shark stuff. I'm like, why are you doing that? Because it's Shark Week. Why is it Shark Week? Because like the Discovery Channel. And I'm like, you're still in with the old
very-
programming. You're still in
very-
with the old programming.
Very offended that there is no Wolf Week in like sharks seem to be the only critter that get to be.
A Wolf Week.
That's we should petition National Geographic or Nat Geo or whatever that entity is now, because yes, while Dark Week is important, and yes, while it is also true that
I love the fishes because they're so delicious. Got goldfish.
I love goldfish. Oh my goodness, Pepperidge Farm, you just give me the
whoa,
goldfish.
that was a powerful theme here. I like
I
it.
love goldfish. Oh my goodness.
Oh God, and
I could eat one of those.
wait,
You know those big boxes? They look like big milk boxes, like
Yeah.
milk
oh,
cartons.
they
Yeah.
look like they last
Oh,
forever. They don't last forever.
oh my goodness, I will eat them in one sitting. I could eat 2 in one sitting. That's just, I'm a monster
Yeah,
when
you
it
gotta
comes
be
to those
careful though,
goldfish.
because sometimes your face gets stuck in there.
Um,
Is that just me?
You, I
that's
think
just
that's
you.
just you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or my cat when we first got him because he was a kitten and we had like the little food there and apparently we forgot to feed him and he literally clawed his way in and he
Everyone,
literally had
Sullivan,
his head
don't
sticking
root
in
for
there.
the
Like,
poor
it's the
right
most
now.
adorable thing. I thought it was funny. It was probably cruel. I was not the guardian at that point there. But
Cats are dumb.
eh, cats are people too. Hey, welcome, Benny.
I
Good to
forgot.
see you.
Boss man's gonna.
Oh,
Wait.
we need to bring this back around so we can wind up
Boss
the
man's gonna
show
get
and
me for
everything.
that one.
Yeah, bring it back around.
No, you're disguised. You're disguised. You're coded
Oh,
Fizz
that's
formation.
Oh,
true.
what are you disguised as?
A bunny.
No.
Oh, Freddie, speaking of synchronicity, would you
Okay.
believe that Fizz happened to show up with novelty rabbit ears in a Halloween-like costume? She also didn't check out the thumbnail before she jumped into this internet portal. The portal, the thumbnail that I happened to use because I was
Was she
totally
dressed up
late.
as? Let me guess. She dressed up as a bunny at Christmas. She dresses up as a bunny at Easter. She dresses up as a bunny at Halloween. Do you just have the bunny costume?
No, it's not
I
like
got
Bagel
other
Bites.
I got other costumes. I just picked bunny today. It's a
She-
shame I didn't put on the white ears.
Yeah,
She
I just
she actually no, she did come in with a disguise. She's had disguises before. This isn't the first time, but yeah, this was the thumbnail.
I
that-
feel like that fashionista like guy from freaking the She-Hulk. I'm just all like,
Oh,
girl.
it even says
No.
bunny. That's great.
Yeah,
You
no.
do realize how
Girl.
much that creeped me out when you said, "What? I just came in because I wanted to dress like a bunny."
I am dead serious. I had no idea what the thumbnail was. I saw StreamYard link. I still don't have the YouTube link open.
Oh no, I'm the same way. Somebody sends me a link. It's like, where is this portal leading me to? Let's find out. I don't
I was
always
just like,
click.
what's even better is I was like, oh crap, I'm late. So I gotta click the. I'm gonna put on my bunny ears and click
for
this.
a very important date.
It's all getting kind of creepy actually. Now that I think
No
about
time
it.
to
Holy
say
shit.
hello, goodbye. I'm late.
Bunny.
But speaking of that, we were trying to derive what may actually be going on in our realm of persistence. And Fizz, God, I'm looking down here at the things to remove here, and I just see 2 Fizzes right now, and they look okay, not the ginormous ears one. Okay. Whoa, okay. Ugh. It's definitely some inversion, inner space. What was that other one? Words. But
Words are good to
Boss
say.
Man. You were talking
Boss
about
Man, yeah.
Boss Man kind of doing the mitosis-y thing. Wait a second. Is Boss Man
Mitosis.
because Boss Man is
How
Boss
many
Man,
toeses?
or because Boss Man is Dragon, or Boss Man power
Does
level?
Moses supposes his toeses are mitosis?
Let the Monster Girl speak.
I call him boss man because he keeps telling everybody what to do. He's the one that kind of came up with this whole how to make this universe and shit. It all started with a thought. Thoughts are powerful. They have an energy. And it kind of snowballs. But yeah, he used to just kind of look like a massive dragon. I don't know if he came up with that himself, or if he's seen that later. I didn't ask. I don't have the full history because I'm just a celestial beast. Although some celestial beasts have become almost gods themselves. Just got to work really hard. And I'm too lazy for that. If VTubers encode the God equation into their model, will they become one with their own model? Whoa. I have no idea. Somebody should do that.
I feel like this is the episode of Futurama where it comes to, it's like, here's a universe in a box. Because I'm like, I think I understand the box thing now, because very often they have this thing called a Gedanken experiment, which is German for, it's like, here's a thought experiment. Einstein was apparently really good at this. And it's like, take whatever it is, we're just going to put it in a box. Here's a box, so we've set a limit. So you have a universe in a box, and then they go into it, and eventually, within that universe, they create a universe in a box. Oh, is Futurama a smart show? I thought the Cyclops was hot. I apologize for my racism.
I know that this is also an episode of Rick and Morty too. I remember both. So, is Rick and Morty just a knockoff, ripoff of Futurama?
I feel like it's a more cable version of. Wait, no,
Yeah.
Futurama's on. Wait, was Futurama on Comedy Network or the Sci-Fi channel?
I thought it was on Fox, like Simpsons was.
It eventually. Oh. I think you're right. No, I think it was a Sunday night. Oh my God. No. Fox is non-cable though. Okay.
Fox is not. Yeah.
Because AMC was able to have Breaking Bad, and they did some horrific things in Breaking Bad, but it was also a bit later in the day. So.
There we go. I'm back. Yeah, the internet's going wonky doodle right now.
You had some.
I might have to. Might have to punch out.
Yeah.
Might have to hit the eject.
It took a little bit to connect at the beginning there, because I'm like, I don't want to bring up Freddy until he's been fully materialized, because that would seem rude. But I gotcha. No, but synchronicity is a thing, or at least a lot of it's just our perception. But then you sit down and it's like, if you're gonna say, oh no, this is only how we perceive it and everything. It's like, okay, and then what? So you're gonna choose, since it's all perception, nothing matters at all. Like, anything even matters. What? So what? You're just gonna sit there and just let bad juju and stuff happen? I'm like, what if you're like, okay, well, even if this was the case, what if I acted like, okay, because it kind of sounded like what Fizz was describing once it starts to snowball. And if you're going to go encode whatever, totally not the God equation, quote unquote.
You gotta be careful, because we're not talking about your snowballs, so don't worry.
It's true.
I don't have snowballs, I have furballs.
Oh, that's right. That's Mr. Cool.
So,
all you white puppets look the same to me.
Whoa, Fizz. Whoa. Oh my God, you're losing the words that I used earlier.
Yeah, that's very materialist.
That's very colorist.
That too.
I
materialist and colorist.
Oh God, I told her if she starts fights about like dramatic things like politics and the racism and everything, she earns the clouts and everything. Oh God.
She's a material girl and a color girl.
She's a monster girl.
The clouts is supposed to be an internet currency, and I've been running low.
Well, you know what? The internet's all breaking up, my connection is down, and now I'm insulted, and now I just don't know what to do anymore.
Are you going to get big butthurt and cancel us?
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to get big butthurt and cancel us. You know what? I'm going to
take
cancel.
the thermometer out. Damn.
That's it. You know what? The show's done. We're cutting down the show right now.
Whoa. Can I do that? You have to have the thing. I mean, I could tuck and roll you, but
that's the thing. I don't have the thing. Oh, this is not the.
Oh, I love seeing you
This is not Monster
suffer.
at Night.
Oh, this is
not Monster at
revenge.
Night.
This is revenge for attacking me at the end of the con. You took Sully, but Sully may have slightly consented. Oh, I think he's rage wanking. Oh, there we go.
Oh, wait. That's actually a pretty good idea. This is not Pornhub, so I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. Thank you. Thank you, Freddie, for joining us this evening here on Breaking the Multiverse. We're totally late edition. But yes, we've been going for more than an hour. But Fizz, I feel that you've probably earned enough clout at this point. Oh God, Freddie, Freddie, Freddie.
that's what
Oh,
that
we're not
is.
that. Hold on, I'm putting
Okay.
him in the dungeon for a second. But we'll let him finish up down there. We'll give him a little privacy. But Fizz, I feel like you've earned enough clout and/or experience that it would not surprise me if at some point in the very near future you leveled up.
Ooh.
Fizz, tell the good folks what you got going on.
I'm gonna go level up over on Twitch soon. Like next month. Maybe. I'm gonna use all this clouts. So I have a Twitter. It's right here, V's Giggity. And that's my Twitch and my YouTube too. I haven't been streaming very much because freaking Piper. Ears.
Oh
Wait, hold
my
on. I want to bad ears.
God. You look like freaking, oh, what was it? Gizmo. Oh my God. You're a female Gizmo.
Freaking Piper. I'm going back to sad one because that's cuter.
Oh my God.
Anyway, Piper keeps talking at the computer to sell and work on her book and not my book. And so I haven't been able to stream on Twitch. But in the meantime, I am preparing for my re-debut.
Oh.
And that'll be pretty cool. But I want to play the video games right now.
We'll make it work. It's all right. We'll get you back to playing your video games. All right. If Freddie is done with handling snowballs and clearing out whatever obstructions he may have had, Freddie, do you have anything for the good folks at all, or if you happen to be here, if you're making chicken noodle soup and/or attacking a human, we'll leave you back. Oh, I think.
What's going on, Ian?
Oh,
Oh my goodness, what the heck is all this?
what's going
It's like
on?
wet fur everywhere. Yeah.
Why? I'm not sure we've met before.
I'm not Freddy.
I
on,
am
let me just-
Memes. This is my co-host Fizz.
Let me fix this.
Hello.
Right here.
I
L.
will.
M. G. There we go. Little Muppet Gamer. There we go. That's me.
I think I may have seen you around, but
Yeah, man.
LMG. The show
yeah.
is
Little
ending
Muppet
right
Gamer.
now. So
Yeah. What's
So
going
what,
on, guys?
what do
I
you
thought
got
you
going on?
sounded familiar.
Well,
You,
I like to play video games. I really do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me
yeah.
too.
I like to pwn people. They get
You-
pwned by a puppet. Yeah.
Maybe you and Fizz can play together sometime.
Okay. What
do you-
games do you play?
Which game do you play?
I play Call of Duty.
Oh,
Yeah.
scrub.
Imagine my shock.
That's right. That's right.
Use a scrub. Yeah, go back to Fortnite.
Yeah, you be quiet. You be quiet about Fortnite.
I feel like
You're
we'd have a lot of.
jealous. You just jealous. You can't Fortnite with the guys.
I don't. I don't want to touch Fortnite, bro. I'm older than 12.
Okay.
Much
Your
older.
point
Steven
is-
Seagal plays a lot of Fortnite. They seem to
Yeah,
have. Oh my
yeah.
God! I think we'd have
Mm.
fun there.
Yeah.
But
You're just allergic to fun, aren't you?
No, I play video games.
Well, what's a real game? Come on.
Doom.
What's that?
Doom.
Doom.
Yeah.
Okay. Doom's pretty cool. Doom's
Wait,
cool.
wait. What do you play?
Me?
She plays Doom.
I play.
gotta sing the Doom song now. Doom, 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 doom.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk.
I forced it.
Duke
Oh,
Nukem.
Cyberpunk's pretty good. I've been playing that recently. They came out with the anime from Studio Trigger.
Oh
bad,
yeah,
not bad
I told
anime.
it's really good. I've not seen that yet.
Yeah,
Serious
you should watch it.
Sam,
It's interesting.
Destiny,
Yeah, just
Back for
To
Blood.
be fair, Fizz actually has receipts.
Why do I sound like that?
Don't
That's
know.
what you sound like.
Oh no!
Angry punch the wall. It's purple! I love it! Bunny.
Hi, Bunny.
Oh
And
no!
Bunny.
Purple and green and shit. I love it! Go down the poop chute. Wrong hole. Tell Sam to shut up. Steal my bro's freaking beloved bike. I'm gonna wreck this shit.
You're one of those VTube
Run
gamers.
like it.
Yeah,
Guys, I
That's
streamed
interesting.
the games.
It's true.
yeah. I actually puppet. I do a live action puppet, not a virtual puppet. That's what we do. That's what we do out here in a little Muppet Gamer. I play one handed and I just own noobs. That's right.
Um,
And I die a lot.
So
Like a big handicap.
is there anything that any of your other
There's literally a cap on one of my hands.
that's
If you think
wonderful,
about it.
LMG.
If you think about it,
Does
I am-
anyone else
I am playing handicapped.
have anything else going on aside from your poning noobs, like
Oh.
Gator or Freddy or anybody?
Oh yeah.
like that?
Gator's waiting for the October season. He's gonna do a whole bunch of introductions of the animes. He says. I don't know. He's kind of lazy. Yeah. And Freddy likes to do Monster at Night. He might do one tomorrow night, maybe, possibly. He's been saying that. Monster at Night. And I may or may not do a gaming show tonight, or I'll do one tonight. That'd be cool.
No, so you got stuff going on. If you want to throw any links in the doobly-doo, you got about 40 more seconds to do that, so you can totally do that. But
I know it's kind of hard. Like I said, I am handicapped.
We understand because
I should learn all these memes.
It's okay. It's not everyone always gets it.
I lose that meme. I don't know what that meme is about.
But that's all we got for right now. Peace out, everybody. Be safe and be wary. Thoughts can be powerful, especially if you use a MacBook Air.
Although this is going to be weird, and it's going to be about a different.
Title of the conference was something like "Ground Truth" or "Turtles All the Way Down," and so it seems as though there's one Ruliad. I don't think it rules them all, and it might be just hyper Rulial turtles all the way down.
Yes, it's on the back of an infinite number of hyperrulial turtles. Various people are commenting on the outrage of hacking the universe on a MacBook Air.
Have you guys checked out the Memes of Destruction's channel? He's an interesting dude. I like him.